created his own apparel line called Creator, and I'm going to have him talk to you guys a little bit about that today. And he's also a general manager of a gym in Chicago called Fitness 19, and I'm going to have him give you guys like a little easy workout you could do. That'll take about 10 minutes of your day. So something you can fit in when you have 10 minutes. So here's Tony.
How's it going, everyone? Nice to meet everybody. So basically, when Kate approached me and asked me to talk about my clothing line and stuff that we do with fitness, obviously, I kind of wanted to reach out to everyone and just kind of get everybody motivated and get everybody on the right foot with everything going on. So I had this idea growing up that I kind of wanted to go into fashion and go into helping people, do a little bit more with their life. Growing up, I was always told by my entire family and friends that, I dress well and that, I should really get into some sort of, fashion or whatever. So that kind of pushed me to do something like that. But the biggest thing that I wanted to do was also inspire and motivate others to go after their dreams, only because I have such a strong support system with my family, my friends, and I know a lot of people don't really have that. So when I was kind of thinking of names and, what to call my brand and stuff, Creator stuck out to me because I created something, but I also wanted to motivate people to create their own, whatever it might be, whether it's music, art, clothing, doesn't matter. Something positive for the world. I wanted everybody to create something, important for, to them. So that's where the name came along. And yeah, I started designing it and started making it about 2 years ago, with the risk of not being successful, the risk of not, being popular. But thankfully, through all the support of my friends and family, I have, athletes wearing it. I have people overseas that wear my clothing line now, and it's not big yet, but hopefully with, if we keep working and pushing, towards making it big, it will eventually happen. And originally, and this kind of goes back to the fact that I had a great support system. Originally, I was told by numerous people that it just wouldn't work just because there's so much competition out there. It's really hard to get started. It's expensive. All the negative things that could have been told to me were told to me. And for the longest time, that really held me back from going after what I wanted to do, which was obviously create a clothing line for people to wear and, inspire people to do something greater for themselves and for the world. But, eventually I just kind of, got the right people around me and they motivated me, pushed me to do something that I really wanted to do. So now that's the whole essence behind everything that I do is helping people, inspiring them to create something that's, important to them and could be possibly big for the world because you never know what your mind is capable of. So one of the biggest things that I've noticed is that, since I've started doing this 2 years ago, I've had 2 or 3 of my friends that now have approached me and asked me how to start their own clothing line. And not too long ago, I had another young kid, about 15 years old, message me on Facebook and ask me, hey man, how do I go about doing this? And the biggest thing that I've noticed is that people really look to me and how I started as an inspiration and how, I didn't really come from much and now I'm doing all this stuff. And I'm not saying I'm not anything big now, but I'm definitely working towards it every single day, which really makes me feel good about myself and feel good about the fact that I can help people get to where they want to be. And anytime people ask me for advice or, ask me any questions about anything, even life lessons, I try to do my best to help everybody out. But this is a great platform for me to reach many people and inspire people to do something that's beyond fashion. If it's music, whatever it might be, sports. I know a ton of athletes, and we talk about things all the time about how, it just takes the right motivation and the right mindset in anything that you do. And that's the entire, reason behind this is to motivate people. And there's too much negativity out in this world that there's no room to be anything but positive. And every day you have to work hard and you have to go out there and just put yourself out there and believe in yourself. And with my brand, that's the biggest thing. I want people to put on my clothing and believe in their capabilities and anything that they set their mind to, basically. So that was the biggest thing for me. Um, but my upcoming line that I have coming out in October, it's more geared towards fitness. And the reason why is obviously with my brand being called Creator, I want people to know that they could create whatever they want. So that's also physical. Obviously, with me running a gym and me having so many friends in the fitness industry and so many friends that are athletes, you work every day to create something, especially in the gym. You're creating your perfect image of yourself. So it's creating the body that you want. So the next line that I do is all focused around creating your perfect, image of yourself. And everyone has that, and to some people it's unattainable, but just every day working towards it is pretty cool. Especially, being here at a gym, from 10 o'clock in the morning every day till 9 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. You see a bunch of people, you meet a bunch of people, and everybody, no matter what shape they're in, they're here working. And even if you're in the best shape of your life, you're still in here working because you want to perfect whatever you're trying to do. So, and more by motivating people who aren't in the best shape of their life to, get up and attempt to, work at it and go after it. So, that's coming down in October. Huge release party, hopefully towards the end of it. Obviously, we'll keep everybody posted on that. But, yeah, that's one of the biggest things that I've noticed about running a gym. And one of the things that I'm very blessed is I get to meet a lot of people and really create a bunch of different friendships and connections that have helped me out so much down the line and will continue to help me for years. And the ability to help people and have the help, be reciprocated is awesome. Also, I'm very blessed and fortunate to have something where I can interact with so many people and get to touch people's lives and get to find out a lot about people and what what their problems are, what their successes have been. You hear everything from, the worst stories on the planet to some of the greatest, you know, feel good stories that you'll ever hear. So I'm very fortunate, very blessed to work for such a great company as well. That has always helped me and provided me with all the help that I needed to succeed. So very happy about that. Any questions or anything? Or?
So let's go into talk about how you're a GM here.
So yeah, with me being here, I mean, it's something that I truly enjoy doing, and mostly about having good people around me. Obviously, when you work anywhere, you're working as a team, and the way I like to lead and the way I like to conduct myself and with my staff and stuff is by example first. So you'll see me out here on the floor, cleaning machines, wiping stuff down, vacuuming, doing everything that I can just because I expect people to do the same. But you don't want to be a hypocrite, or you don't want to be, just someone that tells people what to do, but that doesn't do it themselves. I think people respect both members and staff will respect, someone that leads by example, but also, someone that cares. And I honestly care about, people that come in here and having a great gym to work out at, but also having a great experience from the second they walk in. I want everyone to, at least say hi to them. How was your day? How's it going? And everyone at the end of the day, say bye to them because that will increase your customer experience so much. And just having someone that cares about the way their facility looks and making sure that you're okay every single day, it goes a long way. And people don't cancel this gym because they hate it, because it's dirty, because the staff is mean. On the contrary, that's the reason why people stay. The only reason why people will cancel this gym is because they have to move. And that's something that I honestly am very proud of. And that goes to my entire staff as just being, all courteous people. They're all hardworking people that, honestly care about the way our facility looks and the customers that come in here and making sure that they're okay and making sure that, that they have a good place to work out at. You'll rarely see anything dirty here. You'll rarely see a bad situation. It's all because of the people that work here. And that's the direction that I want to lead people in is just, come into work, have a good time, get your work done, but at the same time, have a little bit of fun. Like we go see us kind of joking around every once in a while, and just tossing the ball around or doing something crazy. But it's all in good fun, and that's what you should be. You should be happy to come to work. You should never be upset or dreading going to work. And if you feel that way, you need to really change it up because work it should be fun. It's what you're doing most of your day, so you shouldn't be miserable or anything like that at work, especially. So the way I lead and the way I want people to feel when they come into this gym is nothing but happy and good vibes all day. So um, yeah, that's the biggest thing here.
All right, try to go in there and show a quick workout.
Yeah.
All right. We're about to show you a quick workout.
I'll do the shoulder one. Here one.
Okay.
So obviously it's a shoulder workout. Here, it's 3 different parts. So I usually like to do 8 of these straightforward. And then after those, you go right into your delts. So you go back here. It's almost like you're pouring out water with two jugs of water like that. So you do another 8 of these. When you come back in here, you do the Arnold, so straight up. Then you turn your wrist back in, and then back out as you're going up. So just like that. So we do 3 sets of those in between. I like to either do planks or different ab stuff. I like to mix it up a little bit. So I'll do 3 sets of that and get yourself nice and tired for the day. It's pretty awesome.
So show how to do a plank.
The what?
Show how to do a form of plank.
So with the planks, what I like to do, there's different variations of it. I just like to do the standard one. So keep your body straight, butt up in the air a little bit, and you just hold it. It's a great core workout. Anywhere from, if you're beginning, I would just say try to do like 30 seconds. As you improve, you go up to minute and a half. So that's the way I like to do it, is kind of do 3 of those sets and then come back into your plank. And then you go back into your shoulder workout, which is nice, quick, and easy, but it does get you moving for the next day, which is awesome.
Do you do any breaks?
What's that?
Do you do any breaks?
Normally, I take like a 30-second between after the plank, but I go straight from the shoulders into the plank and then take like a 30-second break to a minute break. Maybe take a drink of water or something, and then jump back right into it. It's awesome.
Any other tips?
What's that?
Any other workout tips for us?
Let's see. I think I was going to go out there on the floor.
Sure.
Cool. So I actually have to do this one for my friend. My brother, he plays in the, he used to play on the Chicago Fire. Without Palmer actually taught me these. So you put your, use the rub real quick. Put your feet in here, legs up here, and then you go into a crunch. So you go straight up. But your range of motion with this is increased a lot, so you get a lot better workout. So it's one of my favorite things to do. I actually love those a lot. You feel it right away, you feel it the next day, but it gets your entire abdomen, which is really nice. Even your lower abs, a lot of people like to target because it's a little bit harder to get. So that's a great exercise to do. I highly recommend you guys try that next time you work out. You can throw those in between sets too. So kind of like we did with the shoulders and the planks. You want to kind of like superset those and do the workout with the abs and stuff. Also, I highly recommend that. It's awesome.
All right. Well, thank you, Tony, for giving us a quick workout and for talking to us about your Creator apparel. It is fantastic. I have a few pieces, so I will give you guys all the link, and you can go check it out and buy some things. Thank you, guys.